A few years ago, my husband and I decided to take a trip to a nearby coastal city. Like any family, we arrived searching for a place to stay, but unfortunately, every hotel was fully booked because it was a holiday period. Our only choice was a small hotel opposite the bus station at the city's entrance. Honestly, I wanted to stay at a hotel near the beach so the kids could enjoy themselves, but since there was no other option, we decided to stay there. As soon as I stepped into the room, I felt a strange sensation, like there was an odd atmosphere and a sulfuric smell. I told my husband we should look for another place, but he said, "Don't blow this out of proportion, it's nothing." I thought, all right, we're only staying here to sleep since we'd be out at the beach and visiting places all day. We left our stuff and went out for lunch and some fun. At night, when we returned to the hotel, I still felt the eerie vibe. My husband insisted it was just paranoia. Anyway, we went to bed. Suddenly, in the middle of the night, I woke up to something strange. I was lying with my back to the wall with the window, and I heard the cars from the street as if the window was open. I attempted to turn towards my husband, but my body wouldn't move. It was like I was paralyzed, feeling immense fear. The only thing I could do was hold my husband tightly. I squeezed him so hard that he woke up. As soon as he opened his eyes, he hugged me and asked, "What's wrong?" I replied, "I'm scared." He looked at me, then glanced towards the window and said softly, "There's nothing. Go back to sleep. All is fine." But I sensed fear in his voice. He blinked repeatedly as if he didn't want to see something, and I stayed that way until sleep overtook me again. The next day, as soon as we woke up, we packed our things quickly and left the hotel without a word. We walked around the city for a bit, then headed home. When we arrived, we finally opened the subject of what happened. And here came the shock. My husband told me, with wide eyes and a pale face, "There was something behind you. A black shadow stood next to the bed, watching you." He said he kept reciting Quran and praying for it to disappear, and every time he closed his eyes and opened them, it was still there until, suddenly, it vanished. Since then, my life hasn't been the same. I started to feel and see things before they happen. Sometimes I dream of events as if they're happening before me, then later, they happen exactly as in the dreams. I hear voices in places supposed to be empty, and sometimes while sitting alone, I feel like someone is watching me. At first, I tried to ignore it, convince myself it's just an illusion, but the feeling grew stronger. I began sensing the energy of every place I enter, and if it's heavy, I feel distressed and eager to leave immediately. Sometimes, while walking on the street, I feel someone calling my name, and when I turn around, no one is there. I don't understand what has happened to me, not sure if it's a blessing or a curse, but what I'm certain of is that what happened that night was the beginning and the cause of everything happening to me now.